Good morning and welcome to Lesson 29. We are moving right along. We are 4 weeks in plus a day. Today's lesson is God is in everything I see. The idea for today explains why you can see all purpose in everything. It explains why nothing is separate by itself or in itself. And it explains why nothing you see means anything. In fact, it explains every idea we have used thus far and all subsequent ones as well. Today's idea is the whole basis for vision. You will probably find this idea very difficult to grasp at this point. You may find it silly, irreverent, senseless, funny, or even objectionable. Certainly, God is not in a table, for example, as you see it. Yet we emphasized yesterday that a table shares the purpose of the universe. And what shares the purpose of the universe shares the purpose of its creator. Try then today to begin to learn how to look on all things with love, appreciation, and open-mindedness. You do not see them now. Would you know them? Would you know what is in them? Nothing is as it appears. Its holy purpose stands beyond your little range. When vision has shown you the holiness that lights up the world, you will understand today's idea perfectly, and you will not understand how you could ever have found it difficult. Our 6 2-minute practice periods for today should follow a now familiar pattern. Begin with repeating the idea to yourself, and then apply it randomly to randomly chosen objects about you, naming each one specifically. Try to avoid the tendency towards self-directed selection, which may be particularly tempting in connection with today's idea because it is wholly alien in nature. Remember that any order you impose is equally alien to reality. Your list of subjects should therefore be as free of self-selection as possible. For example, a suitable list might include: God is in this coat hanger. God is in this magazine. God is in this finger. God is in this lamp. God is in that body. God is in that door. God is in that wastebasket. In addition to the assigned practice periods, repeat the idea for today at least once an hour, looking slowly about you as you say the words unhurriedly to yourself. At least once or twice, you should experience a sense of restfulness as you do this. And that is the end of lesson 29, which is good because I'm struggling with speaking today. God is in everything I see. And let's just move to the channelings of Tina Spalding for Jesus. You are blessed beings indeed. I am that one that you know as Jesus. It is the truth. God is in everything that you see today. It is counter to your culture's teachings to see everything as sacred, whether it is a flea, a dirty diaper, a dead tree, or a car accident. To these things you say, God is not there. There is a great split created in your mind when you divide the world into things that are holy and unholy. You cannot feel safe in a world where God is 50% absent. Then you are faced with the consequence of that decision. Who is in charge of that other 50%? If God is not in that 50%, what is in that 50%? Of course, this is where the idea of the devil or Satan has arisen. It reflects your split mind. It is not reality. God is in everything you see. You can rest assured in that. You must restrain your mind to believe it, and you won't believe it at first. That's okay. You must retrain your mind to believe it. You won't believe it at first. That's okay. The ego will say, surely God is not in that. God cannot be in that. You must understand the consequence of dividing the world into good and bad. It means you are not safe. It means there is a force invisible but equal in power to God. You have no idea where it lurks, what it is, or why it's there. That induces deep fear in you. Understand that this lesson is a profoundly peace-inducing lesson. It stops you from walking around in fear, waiting for the devil's hammer to hit you on the head. It is not going to happen, so why behave as if it is? God is in everything you see, including you. I am the one that you know is Jesus, and we will see you again tomorrow. This is a really great lesson when we look at some of the political issues and societal issues that are happening in our world today. If we understand that someone's opinion may be different from ours, it doesn't make it good or bad. If we can understand that a difference of opinions does not make someone evil, then we can pull out the idea that we need to go to war over an idea. We can choose love, and we can see how God is in everything that we see. God is in this opinion, God is in that opinion, God is in all things, in all cultures. And God, being the universe, is in absolutely everything. And so if you can just practice this and let yourself realize that physics has already proven that everything that we can see in this visible world, bodies, objects, everything, is made up of particles of light and waves of light. Physics has proven that. God is light. God commanded light. And so science is proving that God, the light, love, is in absolutely everything we see. Sometimes our vision is clouded and we look at shadows or we look for shadows, but it doesn't mean it's not there. Allow yourself to begin to see things differently and acknowledge that there is light and love and God in all things. Have fun with this today, and we'll see you tomorrow. Bye.